for tuition? Are we going to put a cap on that since we're putting a cap on property taxes?
No, we're not going to put a cap on that because people make the choice to pay that private school tuition. And there's no public money going towards it.
Some people they cannot no longer be educated in a public school, is what I'm saying. There's a point where some of these children have to be placed in residential facilities. And the thing is that the school districts have to pay that money. So, are we going to put a cap on them as well as public schools? Because that would only be fair.
Well, no, what would be fair would be for the teachers union to stand up and take the first step. And they haven't even done that. So I'm not making Let me finish my answer. Let me finish my answer. Let me finish my answer. Okay? I am not going to make any commitments to the teachers union to do anything until they do something that's other than in their own self-interest. And everything they've done so far is in their own self-interest, and that's it. And private school teachers, in the main, are not funded by public money. And so, if the public school teachers union is willing to stand up and show that they're willing to make any sacrifice, then I'm willing to sit down and have a conversation with them about how they think I can make that equitable. But to this point, this is what the teachers union has done. They've said no to a pay freeze. They've said no to contributing to their health benefits statewide. They've said no to any increased pension contribution. And they send 30,000 people to Trenton on a Saturday in order to protest the fact that I'm asking them to share in the sacrifice. When they're willing to show that they have anybody's interest other than their self-interest at heart, then I'm willing to sit down and talk with them. Until then, they can continue to yell into the wind. I'm not listening. What's your question?
Well, the thing is if we're
and you're getting
asking teachers, firefighters, policemen, other municipal workers to take pay cuts or pay freezes, then everybody in the entire state should have to do the same thing.
Well, guess what? Wait a second. Hold on. Here's the news flash for people in the teachers union. Unemployment in the state is at 10%. Here's the news flash for the teachers union. People are being laid off and getting their salaries frozen in the private sector all over the place. People in the private sector, if they're lucky enough to have health insurance, are paying, no wait, please don't, okay, because we have to get this point out, are paying 25, 30, 35%, 50% of their premiums for their health benefits. Okay? I, as a federal employee, when I was a U.S. attorney, paid 25% of my premiums for health benefits. I have to tell you something. In all candor, I have little sympathy for a union that says that they are not going to acknowledge the sacrifice that's being made across the private sector, all across the state of New Jersey, and for you to come in here candidly and say that everybody else has to take a pay freeze in the state of New Jersey because teachers' unions are being asked to take a pay freeze. You go around to the people in this room afterwards and ask them if they've had any raises in the last few years, if they still have a job, if they're getting health benefits from their private company, if they have any retirement provision in their private company. They don't. And the problem is, no one's asking the teachers to give up their pensions. No one's asking the teachers to give up their salaries. No one's asking the teachers to give up their benefits. We're asking for a little bit of sacrifice. And I think you have to get some perspective on this, and maybe you should talk to some of these people afterwards, because I have. And this plan, and what we're trying to do, is to try to bring the teachers union back into reality. You work hard. I appreciate the work you do with those children every day, and I honor you for what you do. But everybody else in this room has a job, if they're lucky enough to have one, where they work hard too, and they should no longer be picking up the tab for 4 and 5% salary increases every year, for no contribution or little contribution to health benefits, and for a defined benefit pension that is going broke because the teachers union doesn't want to contribute any more to it. I'm sorry, I don't have any sympathy for that. I really don't. I'm sorry.